3 days ago, my phone exploded. 57 messages, 34 missed calls, everyone asking the same question. Did you see what Carnival just announced? I opened the email, read the first line, and my jaw dropped. September 1st, 2026. That's the date that determines whether you keep your Carnival loyalty status forever, or lose it all and start over from scratch. Here's what nobody's telling you. If you've been working toward Diamond status, you've got exactly 8 months to get there. Hit Diamond before September 1st? Congratulations, you've got lifetime Diamond status, priority boarding, free drinks, behind-the-scenes tours, yours forever, no matter what happens next. Don't hit Diamond by September 1st? Everything resets. Your 74 cruise days, meaningless. Your 10 years of loyalty, doesn't matter. You're starting over in a completely new system where the only thing that counts is how much money you spend. And that's just the beginning. Carnival is rolling out the biggest changes we've seen in over a decade. New private islands, ships moving to completely different home ports, adults-only cruises to places Carnival's never sailed before, changes that could save you thousands of dollars if you know about them, or cost you your loyalty status if you don't. I'm here with Cruise Compendium, where we help you cruise smarter, not harder. And in the next few minutes, I'm breaking down every single change hitting Carnival in 2026. The loyalty program bombshell that's got people booking back-to-back cruises just to beat the deadline. The 3 new private destinations, the West Coast expansion, and the deployment changes that might put your dream itinerary within driving distance for the first time ever. But first, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell right now, because Carnival just dropped more news in 1 month than they usually do in an entire year. And if you're not paying attention, you're going to miss opportunities that could literally change how you cruise forever. All right, let's get into it. Starting with the change that has loyal Carnival cruisers scrambling to book as many sailings as possible before the clock runs out. Change number 1, the loyalty program overhaul. All right, let's start with the big one. The change that's got Carnival loyalists either scrambling to book cruises or completely freaking out. On September 1st, 2026, Carnival is retiring the VIFP Club program. Very important fun person. The loyalty program that's been around since 2012. And they're replacing it with Carnival Rewards, a completely different system. Here's what's changing. Under VIFP, you earn 1 point per cruise day. Simple. 7-day cruise equals 7 points. Doesn't matter if you're in an inside cabin or a suite. Doesn't matter if you spend $500 on board or $5,000. Everyone earns the same points based on days sailed. But Carnival Rewards? Completely different. You now earn based on spending. 3 stars for every dollar you spend on cruise fare and onboard purchases. Want to maintain your status? You need to spend money. Lots of it. Let me break down the new thresholds. Red status requires 0 stars. That's the baseline. Gold requires 10,000 stars. That's about $3,300 in spending. Platinum requires 50,000 stars. That's over $16,000. And Diamond requires 100,000 stars. That's over $33,000 in spending. And here's the real kicker. You have to re-earn your status every 2 years. Let's say you're Platinum. You spent 16 grand to get there. 2 years later, you need to spend another 16 grand to keep Platinum. Don't hit that threshold? You drop down a tier. Now, there is one exception. One piece of good news in all this. If you reach Diamond status under the current VIFP program before September 1st, 2026, you get lifetime Diamond status. You never have to requalify. Ever. That's why people like Lisa are booking multiple cruises right now, trying to hit Diamond before the deadline. But wait, there's more. Carnival is also introducing redeemable points separate from status stars. You earn 3 points per dollar spent. These points can be redeemed for onboard credit, drinks, excursions, specialty dining. Around 100 points equals $1 in value, though that can vary based on demand. And if you get the new Carnival Rewards credit card launching in September 2026, you earn even more stars and points. 4 stars per dollar on Carnival purchases instead of 3. 6 points per dollar instead of 3. Your current VIFP status as of August 31st, 2026 becomes your starting status in Carnival Rewards. And that status is protected through December 31st, 2028. So you've got that 2-year buffer before you need to start requalifying. Is this good or bad? Honestly, it depends. If you're someone who cruises often and spends a lot on board, you might come out ahead. But if you're someone who books inside cabins and brings your own drinks, you're probably going to lose status over time. Change number 2, Celebration, Key Second Pier. Celebration Key opened in July 2025, Carnival's brand new private destination in the Bahamas, and it's been a massive hit with cruisers. But here's what's coming in 2026. A second pier. This is huge. With the second pier, Carnival can dock 4 XL-class ships at Celebration Key simultaneously. 4 of their largest ships, all at the same time. Why does this matter? More itineraries will include Celebration Key, more sailing dates, more opportunities to visit this exclusive destination. Celebration Key features 5 distinct portals: Calypso Lagoon for families, Starfish Lagoon for adults only, Paradise Plaza with shopping and dining, Locono Cove for luxury cabana experiences, and Portal Mare with overwater cabanas and a floating bar. The second pier means better flow, less crowding, smoother tender operations if needed, and it positions Celebration Key to become Carnival's flagship private destination, potentially surpassing Half Moon Cay in popularity. If you're booking a Caribbean cruise in late 2026, check your itinerary. There's a good chance Celebration Key is on there now, and trust me, based on early reviews, you want to experience this place. Change number 3, Relaxaway Half Moon Cay transformation. Half Moon Cay has been Carnival's go-to private island for years. Beautiful beaches, crystal clear water. But in 2026, it's getting a major transformation. The new name? Relaxaway, Half Moon Cay, part of Carnival's Paradise collection alongside Celebration Key and the upcoming Isla Tropical. Here's what's being added. A brand new pier on the island's north side. This is critical because for the first time ever, XL-class ships can dock directly at Half Moon Cay. No more tendering. Direct access. They're expanding the beachfront experience. New food and beverage venues, an improved shore excursion pier, better bar locations, enhanced lounging areas, more activities beyond just sunbathing. The renovations began in early 2026 and are being rolled out throughout the summer and into the fall. So if you're visiting Half Moon Cay in the second half of 2026, you'll likely see some of these improvements already in place. The goal is to create a consistent premium experience across all of Carnival's private destinations. Celebration Key set a new standard. Now Half Moon Cay is getting upgraded to match that level. Change number 4. Mahogany Bay becomes Isla Tropical. Mahogany Bay in Roatán, Honduras. It's been a popular Western Caribbean port for years, but in 2026 it's getting rebranded and expanded. The new name is Isla Tropical, the 3rd destination in Carnival's Paradise collection. What's being added? A new pool with a swim-up bar. This is a big deal because not all port destinations have pools. Private cabanas for rent, more beach space, improved dining spots, enhanced lounging areas. The logo features a hummingbird, honoring the local wildlife. Honduras has 20 different species of hummingbirds, which is pretty cool. Carnival ships visit Honduras year-round, so Isla Tropical will be featured on many Western Caribbean itineraries. The exact completion timeline hasn't been announced, but work is ongoing throughout 2026. Between Celebration Key, Relaxaway Half Moon Cay, and Isla Tropical, Carnival is building out a network of branded, controlled destinations where they can guarantee the guest experience from ship to shore. No dealing with port authorities. No surprise closures. Complete control. Quick timeout. If you're finding this information valuable and you're planning a Carnival cruise in 2026, I need you to do something. Hit that like button right now. Share this video with anyone in your cruise group. And drop a comment telling me which of these changes excites you most, or which one concerns you. I'm reading every comment, and I want to hear your thoughts, because these changes affect millions of cruisers. Alright, let's keep going. Change number 5, Carnival Luminosa heads to San Francisco. Here's a deployment change that West Coast cruisers are going to love. Carnival Luminosa is coming to San Francisco for the first time in 2026. The ship arrives in April 2026 after a 22-day Trans-Pacific Carnival Journeys cruise from Brisbane, Australia. That sailing includes stops in Fiji, Tahiti, Moorea, and Honolulu. If you're into long, exotic cruises, that's one to consider. From San Francisco, Luminosa will sail Alaska itineraries from April 27th through September 10th, 2026. 10-day cruises with stops in Juneau, Skagway, Ketchikan, and Prince Rupert. Plus, scenic glacier cruising through Tracy Arm Fjord. Luminosa will also offer 10 4-day Baja, Mexico cruises, from April 23rd through August 27th, visiting Ensenada. These short getaways are perfect for people who want a quick cruise without using a lot of vacation days. This is significant because San Francisco hasn't always had a strong Carnival presence. This deployment shows Carnival is serious about serving West Coast markets, giving California cruisers more options without having to fly to other home ports. Change number 6. 3 ships in Long Beach. Speaking of the West Coast, Carnival is going big in Los Angeles. Starting May 2025 and continuing through 2026, 3 ships will be based in Long Beach. Carnival Firenze, Carnival Panorama, and Carnival Radiance, all sailing from the same home port. These ships will offer 4 to 8 day round-trip itineraries to Mexican Riviera destinations, Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, plus Baja California ports like Ensenada and La Paz. Why does this matter? Southern California is one of the largest cruise markets in the country, millions of people within driving distance. Having 3 ships based there gives local cruisers tons of options. Different ship sizes, different itinerary lengths, different departure days. And for Carnival, it's about capacity. More berths mean more revenue from a market that's proven it loves to cruise. If you're in California and you've been flying to Florida or other ports to cruise, 2026 might be the year to drive to Long Beach instead. Change number 7. Expanded Asia-Pacific presence. Carnival isn't just focusing on the Caribbean and Mexico. They're expanding significantly in the Asia-Pacific region in 2026. Carnival Luminosa, after leaving San Francisco in September, will head to Asia for a series of Carnival Journeys cruises. These longer itineraries include Japanese ports, Southeast Asian destinations, and Australian cities. Several of these ports are new for Carnival. Australia is getting a major boost. Multiple ships sailing year-round from Sydney and Brisbane throughout the 2026 to 2027 season. Itineraries visiting the Great Barrier Reef, Fiji, and South Pacific Islands. This is important for 2 reasons. First, it gives Australian cruisers more options with their local brand. Second, it opens up new itineraries for international travelers who want to cruise the South Pacific region. Carnival is also testing the waters in the Asia market. If these deployments prove successful, we could see even more expansion in future years. Change number 8. Carnival Miracle to Galveston. Here's another deployment announcement. Carnival Miracle will be based in Galveston starting late 2026. Galveston is a huge home port for Carnival. Texas and surrounding states provide a massive drive to market. Carnival Miracle will offer both short cruises and longer itineraries extending into 2027. This gives Galveston cruisers more variety, different ship options, different itinerary lengths, more sailing dates throughout the year. And for Carnival, it's about meeting demand. Galveston has proven to be one of their most successful home ports, so adding another ship there makes business sense. Change number 9. Adults-only sea cruises, expansion. Carnival is expanding their sailings exclusively for adults program in 2026. These are 21-plus cruises, no kids allowed. New itineraries include a 15-night transatlantic crossing on Carnival Dream from Galveston to Barcelona, a 15-night Mediterranean adults-only cruise on Carnival Glory sailing from Barcelona, visiting Italy, Morocco, and the Canary Islands, and a 10-night Caribbean adults-only cruise on Carnival Paradise from Tampa. These sailings are designed for people who want a more relaxed, refined cruise experience without the hustle and bustle of family activities. No kids at the pool, no screaming in the dining room, just adults enjoying a vacation. If you've ever wanted to cruise without children around, 2026 is offering you plenty of options to do exactly that. Change number 10. Itinerary adjustments across 5 ships. Throughout 2026, Carnival has made various itinerary adjustments across multiple ships. Carnival Sunrise, Carnival Glory, Carnival Elation, Carnival Pride, and Carnival Freedom have all seen changes. Some of these are minor. Port times adjusted. Order of port visits changed, but others are more significant. Ports being swapped entirely. Princess Cays replaced with Half Moon Cay on some sailings. Freeport replaced with Celebration Key on others. These changes are designed to optimize schedules and incorporate the new private destinations. Carnival wants more ships calling at Celebration Key and the upgraded Half Moon Cay because they control those experiences and they're massive revenue generators. If you have a Carnival cruise booked for 2026, check your itinerary. There's a decent chance something has changed since you originally booked. Port times, port sequence, or even the ports themselves. Most of these changes are improvements. Better ports, better timing. But you want to know about them before you book shore excursions or make plans. What this all means for you. Okay, let's step back and look at the big picture. What do all these 2026 changes mean for you as a Carnival cruiser? First, the loyalty program change is the elephant in the room. If you're close to Diamond status, seriously consider booking cruises before September 1st, 2026 to lock in Lifetime Diamond. That's a huge benefit that's going away. Once Carnival Rewards launches, you'll have to spend tens of thousands of dollars every 2 years to maintain diamond status. Second, the private destination upgrades are exciting. Celebration Key is already getting rave reviews. Half Moon Cay improvements will make it even better. And Isla Tropical in Honduras gives Carnival a strong Western Caribbean option. These destinations are where Carnival can really differentiate itself from other cruise lines. Third, the deployment changes give you more options, more home ports, more itinerary choices, more sailing dates. Whether you're on the West Coast, East Coast, or flying internationally, Carnival is expanding to meet demand. Fourth, if you're interested in adults-only cruises, 2026 is your year. More sea sailings than ever before. Unique itineraries. This is perfect for couples, friend groups, or anyone who wants a kid-free vacation. So what should you actually do with all this information? If you're chasing diamond status, run the numbers. How many cruise days do you need? Can you realistically get there before September 1st? If yes, start booking. Look for back-to-back cruises, short sailings that count toward your total. Every day counts. If you're platinum and happy there, you've got until August 31st, 2026 for your cruises to count under the old system. After that, you enter Carnival Rewards as platinum, and that status is protected through December 2028. You've got breathing room to figure out the new system. If you're planning a 2026 Carnival cruise, look for itineraries that include Celebration Key, the upgraded Half Moon Cay, or Isla Tropical. These are the destinations Carnival is pouring money into, and the experiences will be top-notch. Check your existing bookings for itinerary changes. Seriously. Log into your account, verify your ports, verify your times. Make sure nothing has changed that would affect your plans. If you're on the West Coast, take advantage of the expanded Long Beach and San Francisco options. No more flying to Florida, drive to the port, and save money on airfare. And if you're interested in those Asia-Pacific itineraries, start researching now. These are longer, more expensive cruises, but they offer unique destinations you can't get on standard Caribbean sailings. Look, 2026 is a pivotal year for Carnival. The loyalty program Overhaul is controversial. Some people love it, some people hate it. But it's happening whether we like it or not. The good news? Carnival is investing heavily in the guest experience. New private destinations, upgraded existing destinations, more ships and more home ports, better itinerary options. The challenge? Understanding how these changes affect you personally, your loyalty status, your preferred sailing patterns, your budget. Lisa Martinez from our opening story, she booked 3 more cruises. She's determined to hit diamond before September 1st. 26 more cruise days. She'll get there. And she'll have lifetime diamond status locked in forever. But not everyone is in Lisa's position. And that's okay. The key is knowing what's changing and making informed decisions about your Carnival cruises going forward. Now here's what I need from you. First, subscribe to Cruise Compendium right now if you haven't already. We're covering every major cruise line change, and you don't want to miss out. Second, smash that like button. It helps us reach more cruisers who need this information. Third, share this video with your cruise buddies, your family, anyone planning a Carnival cruise in 2026. They need to know about these changes. And drop a comment below. Are you chasing diamond status before the deadline? Which new destination are you most excited about? What do you think about the loyalty program changes? I'm reading every single comment, and I want to hear from you. Check out our other videos on cruise changes in 2026. We've got comprehensive guides on every major cruise line. Link is up in the corner right now. Until next time, this is Cruise Compendium reminding you to cruise smarter, not harder. Plan ahead, know the changes, make informed decisions, and most importantly, enjoy your cruises. I'll see you on the next one. Happy sailing, my friends!